gonna die. I'm not talking about civilians either. Civilians gonna die for sure. Y'all know that. But heroes is gonna die too. Multiple heroes are going to die, or they're gonna be fighting for their lives, barely making it past. Some of them are gonna fight for their life and lose. What's up, y'all? We about to get right into it, man. In this trailer, we see a couple different things. We see Mark help the Thraxans rebuild their civilization. We see a new big bad omnipotence. And of course, we see my boy Angstrom Levy. So we are seeing a couple different things. There's a couple different things that be going on in this time period. We're gonna see a lot of big fights with omnipotence, and we go see some stuff going on with Angstrom Levy too. So we're gonna see Mark and the rest of the heroes fight against some of the biggest threats they have faced so far and will face in Invincible. They're gonna be fighting against multiple world-ending threats. Like, this is some serious, like, these niggas gets down. You feel me? This is some serious stuff. You're gonna see Angstrom on his path to get revenge on Mark. This isn't no spoiler or nothing like that. It's in the trailer. So I'm gonna just let y'all know though, this nigga Angstrom gotta be one of the biggest fucking menaces ever. Like, he will go to any length to get his revenge, bro. He don't care. He really don't care. He really, like, he mad for real, like really mad. So we gonna see him do a lot of stuff and some crazy stuff to get back at Mark, and we gonna see how Mark handles that. And he's probably gonna need help from some friends too. Omnipotence, he's like completely new to y'all. He really like that. It's gonna take all the Guardians and some extras, which we seen in the trailer. Some extra random people. I don't even know who those people is from the comic. Like, none of them look familiar at all. I don't know what's gonna go on, who those people is or what their abilities or anything is, but I'm hyped for it because it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. It's some good things that's gonna come from it, but it's also some, it's a fight and it's invincible. People die. And one thing too, people are going to die. As you see in the trailer, there is a casket. They did attend a funeral. That person is, I don't think that whoever that is not even the only person that died. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see multiple heroes die here in this part 2 of season 2. So get ready for that. But I got a quote for y'all from the comic from Omnipotence. Let me read it out here for y'all, just to hype y'all up a little bit, because I don't know if y'all really know, you feel me, what's really about to go down. Omnipotence said himself, "I have the ability to reshape worlds in my image. I can rewrite reality on a whim. I feed off the energy of your universe." Now, I'm not gonna go into what he does, but because y'all go see it, and I kind of want to let y'all just experience it. He get down for sure. It's really gonna take all of them to put up a fight against Omnipotence. He's a pretty solid, strong character. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Bro is like that. He like that for real. No cap. People gonna die. I'm not talking about civilians either. Like, civilians gonna die for sure. Y'all know that. But heroes is gonna die too. Like, multiple heroes are going to die, or they're gonna be fighting for their lives, barely making it past. And some of them are gonna fight for their life and lose. So that's unfortunate, but that's low key. I'm really excited for that, because one of my favorite parts about Invincible is how good the voice acting is. The voice acting is so crazy good. It don't make no sense to me. Like, the voice acting is low key my favorite part about this show. Besides the story, it's the voice acting. Voice acting is top tier to me. It's fire. Like, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel like this is true despair. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like it, bro. For real. But other than fights, we are gonna see a lot of character building. So you can expect a lot of character growth in most of the characters that we've seen a lot. People like Mark definitely is gonna go through a lot of stuff. He's gonna go through a lot of traumatic stuff. Like, he's gonna go through there's gonna be a lot of fighting, yes, but he's gonna go through a lot of trauma outside of fighting, just stuff and it's probably low key. He about to go through some stuff that's just as bad, if not worse, than what he went through with his dad at the end of season 1. He's gonna go through stuff on that level or worse. Low key worse. I'm not gonna lie. He about to go through some shit that's worse than that. For real. If I'm being honest, that's what he about to go through. He about to go through it. We're gonna see Rexplode on his redemption arc. I don't know if y'all peeped in already, but he kind of seemed like he's growing a little bit. He's showing little signs of becoming a little bit of a better person. He's gonna go through a redemption arc. So that's nice to see, because in the comic, I loved his redemption. I fuck with Rex heavy. I fuck with Rex. I didn't really Rex was alright at the beginning, but I started fucking with Rex like once he started redeeming himself and becoming like a better person. He really grows as a character. We gonna see Eve. She's gonna go through a little bit of a character growth development. Season 3, we gonna see a lot from. I don't think it's gonna be in season 2. We gonna see some crazy shit from Eve. Like you gonna see her real power. Like what you've seen now is not shit from Eve. Like in season 3, you're gonna see. I'm guessing season 3. I don't think they're gonna have enough time to get to it in this second part. They definitely not. But in season 3, for sure, it's gonna be there. Y'all gonna see some crazy stuff from Eve, man. So be hyped for that, because she is really, really strong. She's one of the strongest characters in the show. Definitely be on the lookout for that. Omni Man, you already kind of seeing his growth. He's changed, definitely. But I think they might give you a little bit of a peek of like they might show like where he comes from a little bit more, like show before he got to Earth, or maybe when he got to Earth. If they don't show it in these last 4 episodes, which they low-key might not, because I think it's so much that's about to be going on, it's gonna take like multiple episodes to cover just one thing. It might take one of these topics, or one of these, like, you know, I don't know what the word is, but there's a like subject that might take 2 episodes for them to cover. I think the last 2 episodes probably gonna be the craziest episodes. They might have one yeah, the last 2 I think is what they're gonna do. But there's a big fight. A big fight. This might be the best fight that you've ever seen in I feel like this is why they split it into 2 parts, because the last 2 I'm just guessing, okay, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna use it for the last 2 episodes. Those are going to be probably the biggest fight that you've seen in anything animated. Probably not the biggest, but it's up there. And Invincible is one of the biggest fights in Invincible, so it's gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna love it. Hey, lock in for real. The Guardians gonna go through a whole lot of growth too. Everybody is like, it's gonna be a lot of hard times. They about to go through so many like world-ending threats, like big fights, to where they don't even really have a chance to breathe for real. Like they don't get no real break. It's gonna be really crazy. You know what I'm saying? They about to be pushed the hardest they've ever been pushed. I really look forward to that though. I think we're gonna see some new Guardians, so be on the lookout for that. Some new additions. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't want to take too long on this video. For my people who only watch the show, I want to know what your thoughts is on like what you think is coming up from the trailer in the comments down below. Let me know what you think, what you are excited for, what you saw in the trailer that kind of piqued your interest. You like, well, I want to see what that's about. Let me know what y'all think on that in the comments. And for people who've read the comics and know like the spoilers and know what's coming up, please make sure to like warn that it's a spoiler that they're about to read, because some people have not watched or read the comic. They only watch the show. So don't spoil it for people who don't want to be spoiled. Still comment, like leave a couple spaces, be like spoiler, and then do a couple like, you know what I'm saying, little, you feel me, and then put what you go put down there. And then I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna reply to it and stuff like that, and we'd be all good. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching the video, man. Let me know what y'all think of the new intro. Love y'all niggas. Peace.